What's up? This is Nak3d Eli, the mostly unclothed gamer, excited to bring you episode 2 of Tuesday Tactics, the series where we're going to help improve your multiplayer gameplay and have some fun while we're doing it. Off to start pushing for the sticky detonator. This is by far the most powerful weapon on this map, and so you're going to want to go left if you're red off the start or right if you're blue. That should always be what you're thinking as the game's going to start. Red, left, blue, right. I'm going to get some kills in their base, which means I can pull their flag. I'm going to try and run this through top mid because I see that they have guys in that hall, and honestly this was one of my first games on the map, so I'm basically testing out routes and strategies as we go, so we'll see what works and what doesn't. The players in this game are not extremely skilled. Someone was saying in my first Tuesday Tactics video that there was too much teamwork, and right here trying to dodge some fire. And Eli, what do we do if we don't have teammates who like to be good teammates, who know how to use teamwork? So this video is going to show you what to do, how to be basically a one-man army, although this only works against players of lesser skill. You can't try to do this against highly skilled players and expect the same sort of response and outcome, and I'll talk about why that is throughout this game. So I hope everyone's been having happy holidays so far. Sorry I didn't get this uploaded yesterday. It was Christmas after all. I was having a good time, but it is funny when you upload a Tuesday video on a Wednesday, so we'll try to keep that in check in the future, although I think this week is New Year's, so we'll see what happens with that. Now right here, this guy's temporarily AFK. Probably could have helped his buddy shoot at me, but whatevs. Thought there I had a frag and threw a plasma right on the ground. Super useful, Eli. So right here, we just cleaned up 3 guys in their base. This is going to be 4. Now this guy coming at us is going to be the 5th. And we know that in CTF, everyone is on a 10-second respawn. So basically what you want to do in objective is try and slay at least half of their team while you're in their base, and then you can pull the flag. If you're in the middle of the map and you slay their whole team, by the time you get to their base, they're just going to be about to respawn and they're going to collapse on you. So you really want to try and have at least one person on their flag so that when 2 or 3 of them are down, you can say go, 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 run that flag. And if you're the one-man army, you're going to have to be the guy slaying and running the flag. Now right up here off the start, running the flag, I decide that I'm going to try and run the flags top mid. As you can see, I'll go top mid and then I'll run back into my attic or their attic or the third, whatever you want to call it. No one has like official callouts for this map yet. What I basically use is top hall, mid hall, and bottom hall. So this is top hall where I'm running right now. It is by far the best route to run into their base, and that's because, as I'll show you in a second, you have the best angles. This guy really needs to learn how to shoot before getting super close to enemies. If you see someone at your on your screen, you should be shooting at them basically, and you should have a DMR or a long-range weapon to do it. Now this was a bad play by me. I tried pushing in with this guy. I had like no ammo, no power weapons, and I was like trying to be the nice guy, help him stay alive with the regen. Really should have stayed behind that corner. That would have allowed me to drop if they all pushed me or if I got hit by a grenade. And you really don't want to be in a situation where you get checkmated. So let's talk a little bit about how Halo is like chess, for those of you who like chess. If you don't know how to play chess, you basically have to checkmate their king, which means put him in a position where he can't move or he dies. Right there, what happened was I tried to see if I could drop from our attic onto top middle just by running, and you can't. You will drop down, so you need to jump to hit that platform or else you'll fall to bottom mid. So how is Halo like chess? Right here, this guy's gonna push me. I got a bolt shot, baby, eat it. Basically, if you can think of all of your enemies as kings and all of your teammates as chess pieces that you can move or have already moved, then it helps to position the enemy so that you can kill them. Right here is an example. I see that all of my teammates are shooting at the bad guy, aka the kings, from that angle, which means they can move and hide in different places. So I want to get a different angle and try to shoot them. If you can always position yourself around your teammates so that you can checkmate every enemy, then it is going to be so much easier to get kills. You can do this with teammates who are playing as good teammates or teammates who aren't. Everyone has different individual skill, but if you basically push someone one shot into somebody, they'd have to be pretty bad not to clean up the kill. So this week is the Infinity Challenge playlist in CTF. So if you're playing CTF right here, I forgot I could completely melee that guy and kill him with the flag. I was so used to using the Magnum and shooting, I forgot you could just melee and kill them. I'm gonna get my revenge though. Yeah, if you're playing CTF and you're trying to rack up points, using the Flagnum to get kills is a great way. Obviously, scoring the objective is as well. If you score all 5 flags, that's 500 points. That's insane. We're gonna like doink, punch that guy, give me my flag back, and now I'm having fun using that melee. I'm going to run the flag top mid because the flag's already on that route. Basically, you want to try and continue the route that the flag was on unless it's obstructed by enemies. Flag Joust going to get a ton of points along with that Avenger. Going to clean up this guy for the double kill, and now that's 2 out of 5. We have 2 more pushing into my base, and here's the other 3. All 3 are in my base, and this is what I'm talking about with the checkmate. Even as a powerful king player myself, whatever you want to call it, these guys are going to position themselves so that one can push in, one can grenade, one can wait at the corner, one can get around me, and I was going to die in that situation pretty much no matter what. I just didn't have enough firepower or team support to really do anything there. So right here, I'm trying to get a good angle to shoot these guys, but you know, when it's 1v3, it's very easy to die, and that's what happened right there. Even if I had backed up and let my shields regen, that flag would have gone away. So I was trying to at least put in shots. If my teammates would have been there, maybe cleaned him up and got the flag. But alas, this is a game with almost no teamwork. This was actually from like before Halo 4, I think, because I'm playing with 343 employees here. As you can tell by their service tags, they like to have it at 343i. And yeah, as it goes to show that just because you make the game doesn't mean that you're the best at it. I actually was talking to David Ellis at Comic-Con, I believe it was, or PAX maybe, about the skill of 343 employees. And you know, a lot of them are artists and engineers, designers, so it doesn't mean they have to be good at the game to make it beautiful and functional. And they have like a top 10 that plays consistently to test the multiplayer. I think David Ellis is their best player, and he's pretty good. You know, I wouldn't say he could run an MLG tournament, but he definitely has some skill, and so the game is in decent hands when it comes to Mr. Ellis and Frankie. They know how to play, but then again, they're not the best players, so you can't expect everything to be perfectly competitive. And you know, being competitive isn't their only goal in mind. They also want people to have fun, even if that goes against the competitive spirit. Dude, there's so much to talk about in Halo. I could talk about these topics forever. Let's get back to the strategy. Right here, gonna pull this flag, get the flag champion. That's 125 points. So yeah, I guess if you get 5 flags, you get more than 500 points, because if you get 2 flags, I think you get 115, and 3 flags on your third, you get 125 points. So that is a ton if you care about those points. Right here, I see that there's an enemy in the base, as indicated by the radar, but I was like, you know what? I'm looking for him. I don't see him. My teammates are going to clean him up. Here I make a big mistake. I should have continued to run top, their third. I tried running to the right and then found out that the bolt shot is not the same as the plasma pistol. It does not rip off shields the same way. It takes all 10 bullets in the clip individually to take out shields, and then you're gonna have to reload and then use another one for the headshot. It's just not worth it unless they're already one shot and you're really close range. Right here, this guy had concussion rifle around the corner. I was like, if I had Promethean vision, I would have seen that. So I'm gonna switch to Promethean vision now to try and make sure I'm not running into the guy with the concussion rifle. I guess my teammate right there deciding to temporarily go AFK. Don't know what these players are doing. Like, if I'm playing a game of Halo, I'm playing a game of Halo. I'm not sitting around just like reading a book, looking on Reddit. You know, I want to actually have fun and kill as many things as possible. So I'm going to continue to go the third route. This is by far the best way to enter their base for 2 reasons. One is that you have a height advantage on your enemies. It's the only route where you can do that, as opposed to either of these halls on the sides. And 2, if you start getting shot at, you can just back up. You don't have to risk getting destroyed, although you do have to watch out for grenades. Here, I still didn't know the map very well at this point. I was like, where are all these guys on my radar? I'm going to clean him up. I'm going to clean up what's-his-face. I'm going to clean up the other what's-his-face. Going to get the triple kill. Going for the over, and I'm not going to make it. Oh, sad face. This guy, what is he doing? Just camoing right there on the stairs. This guy's gonna get taken out with the noob combo, and then right here, gonna pick up the guy who just lifted over. He was facing, what, 4 guys at once. Was not gonna turn out well for him. Now I'm starting to run a little bit low on DMR. I'm gonna turn around back into my base. I see the full assault happening, and so I'm gonna try and shoot these guys as much as possible. And I'm gonna run out of ammo when both of them are one shot. No, now I'm pushing with suppressor. They have a third guy coming in. He's gonna take me out to the right. but at least I'm gonna get that kill with that weapon. The only reason that the suppressor actually kills things is because you're right next to them at like shotgun range, which you might as well have a shotgun, but if you have no other choice, like in that situation, just get as close as you possibly can. Right here I learned that going bottom middle on a drift, terrible idea. Usually a terrible idea on any map because you can get dropped on from any angle and shot at any angle, or not any angle, but you know there's so many more than if you were top mid, and you can get grenaded. So right there that guy just did an easy drop, AR'd the hell out of me, and I was dead. Here use the PV, see that it's okay to lift. I'm gonna take out this guy and then gonna chuck a couple grenades down at these fools who I could see on my PV but not really on my radar. So that was helpful for knowing that I should not have moved from that box while I was weak. Right here, gonna get some good shots on this guy. I'm gonna clean him up, and now I decide to wait so that I don't lift over one shot. You don't really want to head into the enemy base while you just take one bullet to clean up. So I'm going to continue to use the plasma pistol, although I think that the bolt shot's probably better for this map. It's such a close quarters map. There's so many situations where the bolt shot's going to come in handy. Now I was going to run the flag, but my teammate picks it up, which is going to allow me to clean up this guy. As you saw, he's trying to kill my teammate instead of me. Don't have, what's it called, tunnel vision. Don't just chase one enemy just because he has the objective. Try to kill all of his teammates around him as well as him before you try just rushing in, or his teammates will clean you up basically. Now this guy's gonna run the flag to the side. He definitely should have lifted. If you're gonna run through one of the side halls, which is what you wanna do if you don't have mid control, then you should probably just lift. Now I get ridiculous points in this game, so hopefully those tips help you rack up some major points. I got like 40 kills or something, a lot of fun. That's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Click the thumbs up, subscribe for more. Check out either of these videos if you want. This is Nak3d Eli. Thank you so much for watching.